Hey guys, Miles today bringing you a brand new video, and in this one we are going to be discussing my top 5 things that I absolutely love about Warzone. Now in the background you do see some gameplay from my stream. This is probably my best gameplay in Warzone so far. It's definitely my highest kills, but overall I think that I just played really well, so I hope you guys enjoy that. Now as far as these top 5 things, the game has been out a few weeks now. These are some things that I still like. I liked them when they first came out. I like them still now, and I'm sure there's going to be some other things throughout the next few weeks that I decide should be in my top 5, but this is my first take at this, so stick with me. First off, we do have the Gulag. Now, if you guys are not familiar, the Gulag is where you get sent after you go out. Now, if you guys have played a Battle Royale before, you are familiar with the down but not out state. It is the moment when you get knocked or you knock somebody. They're down, but they are not out. Once the squad's eliminated or you thirst that enemy player or they thirst you, then you're eliminated and the game is over for you. Now, we've seen in the past games such as Apex has introduced a revive system where you can actually revive your downed teammates or your eliminated teammates. This game is a little bit different. This game actually sends you to a gulag. You get captured and you go to a gulag and you're in there with a ton of different people and you do 1v1s for your life. So you go in, you fight another person. If you beat them, then you actually fly back into the game and land with your squad. This can only happen once per player per game. So you can't just keep getting sent to the gulag and keep winning your 1v1s and redeploying, but it is an awesome take on the Battle Royale genre. Being able to 1v1 for your life, it adds a little bit of, there's something on the line during that 1v1. It really pits you against some other player. And for me, it's something I like because I just really like 1v1s. I like outplaying a singular player. And I'm really confident in them. So every time I go down, I'm pretty confident that I'll be back in. Now, if you do go down, you can actually buy or have your teammates buy you back, or you could buy them back by stopping at one of the buy stations and spending $4,500. And this kind of brings us into our next point, which is the cash system. The cash system is something that I haven't seen in a Battle Royale game personally. I think it's completely new, but you collect cash throughout the game by doing various things. You can complete contracts, you can eliminate enemy players, you can loot cash, and the cash can be used for all sorts of things. All you have to do is stop by a buy station, and then a list pops up, and you can buy UAVs, you can buy kill streaks, you can buy armor plates. You guys can notice in the bottom left that I don't have any armor plates, and I'm only having 2 armor instead of 3. So you guys can buy all sorts of things, and then the most expensive thing, which used to be $6,000 and has now been increased to $8,500, is the loadout, the custom loadout marker, which brings us into our next point, which is reduced RNG. Now, every Battle Royale game that I have ever played has heavily ran on RNG, random number generation, and it's been something that I enjoy, but I don't find super competitive. It's the number one reason why I don't think any Battle Royale will ever truly be an esport, just because beginning of the game, somebody might find a good gun and you might be stuck with your pistol. And, you know, even if you are the better player and you can outplay them, because they have a better gun, they just have a better chance of killing you. Now, this isn't to say that, again, you can't outplay them, but if they're putting out 400 bullets per minute and you're stuck with a pistol, things get very difficult for you. This game, with reduced RNG, one, there's just less weapons available. The first game that I played that really played off of this and I really enjoyed was Apex. There was just not that many guns in the game, and on top of that, guns didn't vary based on their rarity of the gun. They based the rarity off of the attachments. So in games like Fortnite, you would actually pick up a gold scar versus just the base AR, and the entire gun was better. In Apex, you could pick up your favorite gun, kit it with your favorite attachments, and you had a little bit more control over how the gun was working for you. This game, kind of the same thing. You pick up guns, and they do have rarities based on attachments, but there's just not that many, and they don't make a huge difference. And then again, with the cash system and buying a custom loadout, you can actually buy loadouts that you're using in regular multiplayer. So you can have a complete loadout completely set up for Warzone. You know, a lot of people rock the monolithic suppressor to get the increased range since you are fighting across the entire map. A lot of people will use overkill. It's also the only way that you can get perks. And with there being things like UAVs and kill streaks and cluster strikes in the game. Perks become really helpful. Cold-blooded and ghost, so you can avoid those kill streaks. You also have things like overkill, so you can run exactly the 2 guns that you want. And what's really unique in this game is actually how perks have double functions. So you have perks such as tune-up, which in regular multiplayer, I believe, just reduces the recharge time of your equipment, whereas in Warzone, it actually reduces the amount of time it takes for you to revive an enemy that's downed, or for you to revive a teammate that is downed. And there's a few other perks like that, such as kill chain. In regular multiplayer, kill chain turns your kill streaks into score streaks. No, sorry, wrong perk. Kill chain makes your kill streak stack during the current life. In Warzone, it actually knocks 25% off at the buy stations for select items. So overall, just the cash system and the reduced RNG make this game a total blast for me. Next, we have a kind of smaller thing, and that's the healing. The fact that this game has a combination between manual and automatic health regeneration is interesting. You'll see in the bottom left, my health bar, you have the blue, which is my actual armor, and I have 3 plates of armor, and then you can carry 5 of them. The white bar is actually my health, and that's auto regen. So even if someone knocks my shields and takes off half my health, I can just sit back behind cover for a second and at the very least get my health back up, if not putting some shields in my shield carrier or in my plate carrier. So that's something that I think is really unique. I don't know if it necessarily deserves to be in the top 5 favorite things that I love about Warzone, but it is something, again, that's just unique, and I think it takes off a little bit of the constantly healing that you experience in a lot of Battle Royale games, where so much of the game is focused on, oh crap, I have to get cover so I can pop these shields, or swap out my armor plates or regen or something like that, my stim shots, whatever the game is. There's so many different healing items throughout the game, bandages, etc. But bringing that down and being like, look, all you have to do is replace your armor, your health will automatically regen, and then there is the stim shot, which will regen your health a little bit faster. But it's something that is unique and I really like. And then lastly is actually just the pacing of the game. Now, the gameplay you guys are watching, we're in a lot of gunfights. Again, this is my best gameplay that I've had. And again, it is my highest kills, but it's also, I think I just played really, really well. I was landing shots. I was playing smart. Right here, you see me turn. You're going to see me drop shot in a second. So I'm really just using all the different things at my disposal. Long range fights, mounting, drop shotting, etc. And this all kind of plays into the pacing of the game. This is a game where you can play really slow if you want. If you're a newer player and you don't want to be in too many gunfights, here's the drop shot. If you're a new player, you don't want to be in too many gunfights, you're still getting used to the game, especially if it's free to play and you don't own Modern Warfare, and you're just getting used to the way guns feel and everything, then you can play slower. You can hug the circle like a lot of people do at the beginning of Battle Royale games. If you're a more experienced player, or you're familiar with Battle Royales or this game's gun feel in general, or if you're a professional player because you see them do this a lot, you can just drive around and hunt down as many enemy squads as possible. This game has incredibly high records for the most amount of kills in a match and the most amount of kills by a single player. And a big part of that is because you can navigate the map so quickly because of the various vehicles, and also there's 150 players in the match, so there's just more people to shoot at. And on top of that, there's squads of 3 instead of squads of 4. If you break that math down, you're facing 15 more squads per game. 150 players with 4-man squads would be 35 squads. You bring it down to 3-man squads, and you pick up 15 additional squads in the game. On top of that, you throw in reviving people through the buy station and the gulag, where you can revive yourself by winning your 1v1. And you have gunfights at every opportunity. Right now, we're at 13 kills. We decided to go aggressive on this team. Most of the game, it's cut out in the video, but most of the game, we actually just chilled at Storage Town, and teams just kept coming to us left and right. We just kept taking them out. I've had games where I've played really, really slow. I've had games where I play really aggressive, fly a helicopter into as many hot zones as possible. And it's just great pacing. And that about sums it up. I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of the video. Just watch the rest of the gameplay. Before that, though, I do want to give a quick shout out to my Discord. We just launched a new Discord, and I'm using it as a way to network with people and connect people. I've got plenty of good channels open on there. We have a merch designs, we have podcast topics, streaming video ideas, networking. We have the self-promotion section, which I would really like to see people use to promote themselves and what work they can do for others, not just spamming to come buy their stuff or to come watch their thing, right? So if you guys want, the description is going to have a link for the Discord. I would love to see you guys in there. If you guys are graphic designers, hook up the merch designs, or I might even make a separate channel for graphic design, so you guys can just connect with clients. Clients can connect with you. If you guys need editors, if you guys need moderators, anything like that, I really want this Discord to blow up. I want the Discord to blow up more than I want this video or my YouTube or my stream to blow up. It's just something that, as I was making it and designing all of these different channels, I was getting more and more hyped about the community building aspect of it. So I want to be able to go into the Discord at any time, hang out on the voice channel, and just have like 5 other people and just throw ideas back and forth at each other and have a good time. So that's going to do it though. Join the Discord. Link is in the description below. I'll see you guys on the next one. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I'm out. Peace.
Everyone to the safe zone now.
Setting charge. Damn it!
It's a long way.
Slept here